children's author, and this video is part of a blog series. And I am talking in 60 seconds or less, sharing with you ideas on how you and your family can get connected and strengthen those relationships. So today we're talking about family meetings. This is our own family meeting journal, and I heard about this on a podcast, and then I went and I just did some Googling and researching the format of a family meeting. So basically a family meeting is 15 minutes a week, and it happens with everyone in your family. So we have a 2-year-old, and he's part of the family meeting, but usually half the time he ends up like running around the kitchen table while we're all having our family meeting. So the agenda can be set up however you would like, but here's a sample agenda that we've been using. We write everything in this notebook each week. We have different roles. There's a timekeeper, a facilitator, there's a note taker. So people in our family get roles. The agenda starts with praise and compliments. Then it goes into how's it going. You ask everyone how they're doing. You talk about goals that each other have. And then as you go on, you can review and say, hey, Dad, you had a goal a month ago. How's that going? The next one is wants and needs. Is there anything that anyone in the family needs? Is there anything that they want? I'm sure there is. And then the next one is planning. So I usually just pull out my calendar and say, this is what we've got going on this week. I'm so excited. Here's what we're doing together. And then I also would plan out our meals, and I'll say, what do you guys want to eat this week? What are some suggestions? So that everyone feels like they're a valuable part of the family and part of the planning. And then finally, we end with hugs and high fives. So the other thing is, I like to use our family meeting as a chance to bring up teachable moments. So for example, my husband and I came together and we decided on what are our important core values for, what are your important core values, what are mine, and we brought them together to come up with a family value statement. And then we worked with the kids to come up with a family, what did we call it? We called it it was so cute, a family, oh no, I can't find it. We just did it last week. A family motto, maybe is what we called it, family motto. So that was one thing that we did. And so the other thing is you can talk to kids. You can just have 5 minutes where you're talking about, hey guys, when you meet someone new, what are some things you can do when you're talking to someone? Oh, you can use eye contact. So you can use a few minutes. Don't take up too much time, but just a few minutes in that family meeting to use it to teach them something. Or you can say to them, hey, tell me about an example this week of a time that you failed, a time that you did something really hard. How did it feel? How did you get through that? How did you learn from that failure? So just using, and I take notes. So as I'm reading articles on Facebook, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea for family meeting. Or as I'm reading different books, like I'm reading a parenting book right now, I'll take notes on, here's a 5-minute family meeting agenda item. So far, my family's really enjoying it. I also use my iPhone to schedule each week. I have an alarm that goes off on Saturdays at 10 a.m. to